so in love with you.
Welcome back to Real Estate Mindset. Today's video is going to be absolutely bonkers. Now, in most metro areas, not all, in most metro areas, we're finally starting to see a massive surge of inventory, often double digits, sometimes triple digit month over month or quarter over quarter inventory growth and inventory surge. And you guys, do you remember just 3 months ago, there were so many realtors and investors that were saying, how's the market going to crash? How the price is going to go down with no inventory? And just 3 months later, we have almost double the inventory. We don't have double the inventory as far as active listings, but we're starting to get there. I think it doubles in August, which is next month. Only time will tell. But nevertheless, you guys, we're finally starting to see so clearly, even to the naked eye, to the experienced, to the unexperienced eye, we're starting to see the housing market transition out of that toxic sellers market that we have been in so long into a very balanced buyer's market. But make no mistake, we are not there yet. We are still painfully transitioning. Now, here's the beautiful thing about it. If you're prepared like I am, if you're doubling down on your preparation, you're going to be able to purchase homes for pennies on the dollar and become a winner on the flip side of this housing market. But again, that's going to take self-discipline, self-control, and plenty of sacrifice. But again, it's worth it, right? It's worth it. Just tighten up for a couple years and then have a fun life, right? That's what I'm going to try to do. Anyways, you guys know that I'm going to take you through that journey with me. We're going to dig into an article from Redfin titled Home Supply is Up for the First Time in Nearly 3 years. So you guys, we're now in the third and fourth stage of the housing market crash, which is price and inventory. We're finally, even if it's just a little bit, but we're finally starting to see prices go down and inventory go up. So those are the two stages we're in. You guys, I am shocked. I'm kind of shocked on how fast this is all transpiring. So it's actually becoming a lot more easy for me to stay patient and to stay focused on my goals, which is to become, an owner of my primary residence and hopefully retire one day, with real estate and with investing in real estate. But regardless, you guys, I want you to really think about what I'm saying. Now, remember, if I'm wrong, okay, if I'm wrong, say the housing market doesn't correct, reset, crash, negative equity growth. If I'm wrong and you're listening to me, where you're going to end up is at the very least with more options to buy, which means you won't have to have settled like so many people did just 3 months ago. So if I'm wrong, you're going to have more options. You should have better credit. You should have less debt. You should have solid income, right? That's what if I'm wrong. If these pros are wrong, right? Because they're saying just buy now, just buy now. It's never going to go down in value. If you wait, it may be too late. If they're wrong, people can be trapped upside down in equity in their house. If for some reason they have to sell, financial, medical, and they cannot sell, that can lead to foreclosure. A foreclosure will follow you around for a decade, as will the deficiency notice that is sent to you. You're essentially taxed on the amount that they lose on that property as if it was your income. So remember, I had a $120,000 tax lien following me around for 13 years because of my foreclosures. So I welcome, once again, I welcome high interest rates. Most people are starting to get that. I still get some comments where people are like, oh, high interest rates, you're just trying to sell us interest rates. No, I'm not. I'm not originating right now. I'm simply saying that the higher the rate, the more pressure on prices, and it's way smarter. It's way smarter to have a higher interest rate than an overpriced house, regardless of your comprehension. And that's not to my subscribers. That's just going to first-time viewers that fail to understand what it is I'm trying to say, which is I'm trying to say stop and think, right? That's it. But let's get started on this article, y'all, right now. All right. And again, you guys, this is more good news, more trends that we are transitioning. Here's how the article goes. The number of homes for sale nationwide in June rose 2%. That's the first annual increase since July 2019, before the pandemic-fueled home buying frenzy sapped the market of available homes and sent buyers into bidding wars for nearly every listing. Now supply has built up as the combination of 5.5% plus mortgage rates, high home prices, and a faltering economy push more buyers to the sidelines, thereby creating a more balanced market. Home sales fell nearly 16% from a year ago, the largest decline since May 2020. The shift has also started impacting sales prices. They're still growing by double digits, but the 11% year over year increases is the smallest in nearly 2 years. The country's economic woes have already cooled the housing market, and they'll likely continue dampening demand. The Fed has signaled it may increase interest rates further to combat stubbornly high inflation, which can harm consumer confidence, and lower stock prices mean fewer prospective homebuyers can afford a down payment. I advise sellers to commit. If you decide to sell, do it quickly before demand potentially falls further. And price carefully. This is not the time to test the waters. You'll do more harm than good if you overprice and have to do a price reduction and take the home off the market. Huge change in attitude, you guys, from 3 months ago. It continues. The market is a mixed bag for buyers. They're seeing higher monthly housing payments than earlier this year due to competitively high mortgage rates, but facing less competition for homes, which often allows them to make less risky offers that include protections like inspection and appraisal contingencies. So it looks like, you guys, on average, we have a 2% increase in inventory, but not only that, prices are falling. We've had massive rate hikes, but do you guys see how the interest rates led all the other trends? Right? Because again, this is a demand market and not a supply market. So do you see, right? Interest rates led the way. After interest rates, what led the way? Sales and construction. Sales plummeted. Construction slowed down. Do you remember? Now we're in tier 3 and tier 4. Price declines in inventory. And those are the real tiers that we're really watching, right? We need prices to go down, inventory to go up. And we're going to start seeing that more and more clearly as we go into 2022. We need those last two tiers to be firing on all cylinders, so much so we have a crash. And what I'm saying, and again, I hate defining the word crash because the opinions are so radical, but we're going to say negative equity growth. And I like negative equity growth because it's more, because it varies more, because it needs to vary, because certain metro areas went up 70% in equity. Other metro areas went up 20%. So it really depends on metro area to metro area. So I understand that. But nevertheless, you guys, it's happening, and it's happening rather quickly. And I really hope you've been following this channel, because I've been really kind of calling these shots. So if you've been listening to me, and I know some people have, you should have saved a lot of money, right? If you stop from buying the house, because the people that bought in the last 7 months, you guys, the people that bought in the last 7 months are in trouble, right? They're stuck. Right? They are stuck. So if we were to interview all of the people that purchased in the last 7 months, I bet you it would almost be unanimous that their agents, that their professionals, that the people they trusted misled them, right? They probably all said the same thing. Just buy now before it's too late. Isn't that sad? Regardless, I'm going to pull up another chart right now. Take a look at this. Okay, so here's the median sales price, y'all. And as you can see, this is finally declined. So this is kind of showing that we're at the peak, right? So we're headed down. Home sold negative 4.3. So obviously sales are down. Pending sales down. New listings up. Homes for sale up as well. Median days on market went from 1 day to, 1 day higher at 18 days. Supplies drastically higher month over month. So you can see we have a massive inventory dump. We're at 1.7 months instead of 0.2. Unbelievable. As you can see, sold above list, only 55%. That's down. Median off-market Redfin estimate 421. Average sale to list 102. Average 30-year fixed 5.52. So as you can see, here's some trends. Again, you guys, what I'm going to do is I will have this Redfin article listed in my description. And again, what I would really encourage you guys to do, because a lot of people ask me what's going to happen, go to the links that I'm providing to you guys in my description and start monitoring the data in your metro. Redfin has an overwhelming amount of data for your local metro. It shows inventory, investor demand, listings, median home value. It shows so many things to where you guys can actually become experts. So I'm giving you the links. All you have to do is click it, right? All you have to do is click it. And I know my subscribers are absolutely amazing people. Most of them, I'm just in awe on how, how well they've put their life together, their credit, their income, their assets. And I know that from the polls that I do on my channel. So everyone that's partaking in my polls, thank you. I am so blown away by my subscribers. I'm so blown away by the expertise out there. And I really appreciate that. And shout out to all the subscribers that have been with me since 300 subscribers. Okay. I started this YouTube thing and doing these videos with only 300 subscribers. You guys, I finally made 20K. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that shocking? So the message is getting out there. Let's keep it going. So if you've been following me from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I really appreciate you following along with me on this video. If you're out there investing in real estate, I do wish you luck and I hope you win.